welcome to the first video I'll be filming in my new house in Perth. Can someone get me a tea strainer for Christmas, please? I experience very irregular menstrual cycles and it's hard for me to track, so I use the app Clue. Because it is only a prediction, I don't rely on it completely. You know, if my period's like 3 days late, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, my period's, you know. But I try to just be really in tune with my body. Basically, it was my last shift at work in Bunbury. I truly believed I ovulated that day. I thought I ovulated exactly a week before the app said I did. So I thought that was normal. I was like, you know, maybe I'm just going to have a shorter cycle this month. So I was like, yeah, I ovulated, so don't need to worry now, it's all good. And the next day, I don't know why, but something told me to like just look on my app and see whereabouts I was in the month, and it told me that I was ovulating. I was like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. And literally later that day, within about 10 hours or so, I had ovulation pain on my right side, and I thought it'll be okay. But like, I keep having very vivid dreams that I'm pregnant, finding out I'm pregnant, vivid dreams that I'm having a miscarriage. I don't know, it's been weird. So I decided instead of spending like $25 every time to get 3 tests, I would go onto eBay and buy a huge bulk for like $10 on eBay. So here they are, they came today. It's like the middle of the day. I don't have much patience. I don't even think I need to pee. No. No, these are cheapies and they're not right. 8, 9, 10. Sorry, no. Thank you, next. This is what happens when you buy cheapies on eBay. You get punked. The first one especially. Pamela! Want to tell me about that thing? What? Is that 1 line or 2 lines? 2 lines.
Are you joking?
I think it's a mistake. Maybe they got damaged in the sun while they were posting here. They were positive, Pamela. Do you believe it?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either.
Oh my god, man.
Merry Christmas! So as you can see, it seems as though I'm in a bit of trouble. So I'll talk about some symptoms I've had. I haven't even confirmed it yet, but I'm gonna go through some symptoms anyway. So day 27, which is normally the day people are getting their period, it's actually the day I ovulated. The day I was supposed to ovulate and didn't know and was not playing safe. Then 1 DPO, I had vivid dreams again. Like I said, I'd already been having vivid dreams. 2 DPO, I was painfully bloated. I get bloated all the time, so it wasn't really weird. 3 DPO, painfully bloated again, and I started sneezing. And I did think, well, I've only been here like not even 2 weeks, so maybe there's still a lot of dust in my room. I'm still settling in. And then I had cramping on the right side again. 4 DPO, I had dreams again. Then I had a loss of appetite. I skipped dinner, which isn't like me. Dinner's my favourite meal of the day. I had really bad muscle pain. I remember in my arms and in my legs, like I'd been doing a workout. And I'd stayed in bed all day and all night, and I hadn't done a single thing. But at like 7 o'clock at night, I was like, I'm ready to go to bed. I don't want dinner. I'm sore. I was very uncomfortable. I was restless. I couldn't get into a comfortable position. I overall just felt very crappy. I had gas pain. I was like burping a lot. I had tender boobs, but the thing is, I'd had tender boobs for like a week already, because I feel like they get tender around ovulation anyway. So I didn't really think much of that. I was like, yeah, it's just typical. And I was very thirsty. Like, I drank like 3 bottles of water within a couple of hours, and I couldn't stop drinking. And thankfully the next day I woke up and I was feeling much better. I went on a date and there was some drama going on with the housemates, and I was at the date feeling pretty emotional and pretty overwhelmed by the drama going on, and I was trying not to cry. Then later that night I dreamt of positive tests. 6 DPO, I was dizzy. I And this is something I've experienced since then, is I get up in the morning and all the blood rushes to my head, and it really hurts and it's really painful. I feel dizzy and lightheaded, and just every now and then throughout the day I get a bit lightheaded, and I get like pre-migraine symptoms. But when I first moved here I started getting migraines, and I had to buy like a shit ton of Panadol because I've just been having a lot of headaches lately, so I didn't think much of that. And I started sneezing again, and I felt a little bit sick, like a little nauseous on and off throughout the day, just a little. And I thought maybe that's my anxiety, because sometimes I do get nauseous and it's because I have anxiety. And the thing is, with anxiety you're not actually really worried about anything in particular, you just randomly feel worried about nothing. Like sometimes I'd be on my way to work and I'd start like and I loved my job, there was nothing to be anxious about. Like that. I was crampy and had gas pain again. I was really gassy, as in like burping. 7 DPO, I was sneezing again. I went out for lunch, and after I ate I had IBS pain, which is also kind of normal for me because I have IBS, so sometimes I eat things and I get IBS pain. My boobs were still sore, didn't think much of that. And on day 7 I had, DPO 7, I had lots of creamy CM. DPO 8 I had sore boobs and was sneezing. DPO 9 sneezing, and then again dizzy and like migraine symptoms again. I had really bad period cramps, and I was like, my period's coming, because at this point now my period is sort of due in like a couple of days, give or take, because it's irregular, it doesn't really. Then I had really, like my boobs suddenly got really sore, and then my nipples, which that's when I was like, uh-oh, sore nipples. I never get that, I don't get that. They are very tender. Putting on a bra, putting on a shirt, even putting the blanket up against me, getting in the shower. At DPO 10, which is today, day 37 of my cycle. I woke up today and I was sneezing again, sore boobs and nipples. I was a little bit sick when I was driving Sheldon to work, but that might have been because I was anxious again. Dizzy and migraine when I woke up. Blood went to my head and I was like, ow, again with this shit, I have to go take more painkillers. And then took the tests and they were positive. So me and Pam are gonna go soon and finish our Christmas shopping. I'm gonna buy a proper test and either do it tonight or tomorrow morning, I don't know, and then go from there. Good morning. It's like nearly 7 AM. After what happened yesterday, I went to the shops to try to just get on with my life and do the rest of the Christmas shopping, but I got a little bit sidetracked. I met up with Lauren, but we basically went and got a proper test. First response, I don't think you can get much more positive than that. And that took about 30 seconds to pop up, and that was just in the shopping centre bathroom. Hopefully today, hopefully there's something available. I'm gonna go to the doctor's and get it confirmed. I don't know what the go is, if you get an ultrasound straight up or I don't know, but yeah, I look like shit. Obviously I've just woken up.